let's get into this. Happy New Year, hope you're doing well. As you can see, we have a very special guest star behind me today. One Mr. Gnome Chomsky, who I painted a couple of years back. He'll be joining us, but he will be keeping quiet. Yeah, hope you're doing well. As I believe I've said before in the intro to a video, we are not going to be reinventing the wheel today. Just going to do an assortment of various triggers, Nothing too fancy. Just the results of walking around the ass and seeing what sounds good. Also, a couple of things which I noticed sounded really good and put to one side in preparation. So, yeah, just some taps, some scratches, maybe even some rustles. I mean, who knows, right? But I know, yeah, those things. Maybe even some snips. Who knows? Yeah, I know. Some snips. Alright, yeah, let's get into it here. Let's start with some tippity tips. This is a little toolkit. It's niceful is useful. It's nice having a little toolkit and we'll open it up. I like how these make almost squelchy kind of sound. Reminds me of scuba diving or snorkeling around a reef where you get like this. Well, this kind of sound, just carrying through the water. If you've never been scuba diving, I can't recommend it enough if you're able to swing it, because it feels kind of like what being an astronaut must feel once you got your buoyancy sorted out and you're just suspended in the ocean or a lake or wherever you happen to be, and you're just, breathing quite happily. It's such a great feeling. You can just kind of put your arms out and just kind of float and spin around slowly and pirouette. And just enjoy the feeling of a lack of gravity and yeah, it's good stuff. This is already turning into a very gentle sound, kind of mash up in it. What's the description? That is the opposite of fast and aggressive. I'm thinking it's slow and friendly. So I guess there's our title for this one, right? Slow and friendly ASMR. Alright, here's something that I actually was saving, something I put to one side because, not the shoebox, it's, bloody hell, that's loud, excuse me, not the shoebox itself, but a couple of things that were inside it. I got some new shoes. Inside the shoebox, aside from the new shoes, well, let's read what it has written on here. Do not eat. Throw away. Well, I'm sorry, I haven't thrown it away yet, but I have no intentions of eating it. No comestible. Taberaremos nicht zum Verzehr. DMF free. Don't know what that means. Oh, and then we have kanji. I was alright with the hiragana, but the kanji, nah, mate. I do not know what that says. I see the kanji for eat. I see the kanji for use. So maybe the first two are like, yeah, no, don't be doing the eating and the using of this. That's genuinely a bad idea, mate. So yeah, let me know if you want whether I should follow the instructions and throw it away, or maybe hang on to these. Next up, we have something else that I actually put to one side because I thought it sounded good. One empty bottle of aspirin. If you're feeling a little loosey-goosey, I do have some thread lock, correct? Yeah, okay, I'll just pop it. This is the red, no wait, it's in a red tube, but it's the blue thread locker, so this is removable, so you know, if you decide you want to be loosey-goosey again, that's fine, you can do that. Which is within the scope of our realisation, it doesn't seem to be permanent. But can we realise infinity? Who knows? It might take a little time to figure that one out, eh? This should segue nicely into my absolute favourite trigger that I've ever found. Masuda. Sofubi. Soft final Sofubi. Coming to the rescue of Tokyo. Let's do it. Kind of like scratching on a different mic, if you will. But let's move on to a different scratch thing as well. Getting it ready and everything. What they call it boiling the kettle. They Oh, right. I should have asked first, would you like a little haircut? Okay, great. Thank you in advance for your cooperation. I think Gnome needs a little. There we go, much better. Getting the bassy snip sounds in there. Alright, yeah, let's move on to this book, which is a very old book. And it says something pretty cool in it. So it's got the copyright notice, right? And so copyrighted by yada yada of Philadelphia in the state of Pennsylvania on June 19th, 1897. Alright, so far so normal. But then, in the 121st year of the independence of the United States of America, I think that's wicked cool that they put that in. If you're into poetry, I'd be curious to know who your favourite poet is. I mean, how do you even choose your favourite poet? Some poets you like, you know. That's not completely out of left field. This is a book of poetry. Okay, yeah, let's do some more. This is a hearing aid case. Now, unfortunately, it pops open a little bit too easily, as I found out on Christmas Eve when we went round, you know, another family members, bunch of family members' house, and I dropped the case, unfortunately, and I didn't realise it had popped open, and one of my hearing aids came out and inevitably got stepped upon. So I just ordered a new hearing aid case with a zip to stop it popping open, and hopefully to mean my hearing aids get trodden on less. Now you may be wondering, why don't you just pop them in your ears? Well, I can tell you don't have experience with hearing aids because that was a noisy environment I was walking into. And hearing aids are not necessarily the best in environments with a whole load of conversations going on, but I took them along, you know, just in case it was better than nothing. But in the end, I was stuck with nothing, so that's all good. Alright, let's finish off with a little bit of cork. We got a couple of different cork things. We got this bizarre cork sphere. You see, I ordered a couple of cork things from Germany. I wanted a cork board for rolling dice on when playing games, because it's well chill. But then they had cork spheres as well. I'm like, that's a little strange. I'm already paying for shipping. Sure, I'll take a cork sphere. So I did, and it's kind of fun. I mean, it's free. It's very dense, obviously. But it's kind of fun. I don't know what the heck you do with it other than this, and just be like, oh, I got a cork sphere. So yeah, kind of looks like a fully armed and operational Death Star. I mean, which actually looks completed to an extent. Yeah. And then we also have